In Indonesia, a wave of defiance is sweeping across the nation, not through riots in the streets, but through a piece of cloth. A black flag emblazoned with a grinning skull wearing a straw hat has suddenly appeared on doorways, car windows, and street walls. This is the Jolly Roger from One Piece, one of the world's most popular Japanese anime and manga franchises. But this is no cosplay stunt. For many Indonesians, it's a quiet rebellion against what they see as an increasingly centralized and authoritarian government under President Prabowo Subianto. In late July, President Prabowo called on citizens to fly Indonesia's red and white national flag ahead of the Independence Day celebrations on August 17th. His message was meant to inspire patriotism. The red for the bloodshed in the struggle for independence, the white for the purity of the people's soul, but instead of just red and white, another flag began rising across the archipelago, the pirate flag of Monkey D. Luffy's crew from One Piece. For many, this was a symbolic statement. We love our country, but we do not agree with its direction. First published as a manga in 1997, One Piece follows the adventures of Monkey D. Luffy, a young pirate with a dream of finding the legendary treasure known as the One Piece and becoming the Pirate King. Along with his crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, Luffy travels across seas and islands, battling tyrants and oppressive regimes, all while championing ideals of friendship, freedom, and defiance against injustice. With over 520 million manga copies sold and more than 1,100 anime episodes, it's one of the best-selling and most beloved stories ever told, especially in Indonesia, where anime culture is deeply rooted. In One Piece, the Jolly Roger is more than just a pirate flag. It's a declaration of independence, a refusal to bow to corrupt rulers. In Indonesia, it has become a subtle but potent protest tool. Dendi Kristanto, who runs a store in central Java, said orders for the flag skyrocketed after Prabowo's speech, hundreds a day, totaling thousands nationwide. But the government's reaction has been divided. Deputy House Speaker Sufmi Dasko Ahmad slammed the movement as a coordinated attempt to divide the nation. Another lawmaker even suggested it could be considered treason, yet the president's own office later downplayed the controversy, calling it creative expression, so long as it did not undermine the national flag. This symbolic rebellion comes at a tense political moment. Indonesia's democracy, the third largest in the world, has been under strain. Former President Joko Widodo's image as a man of the people faded in his final years, and his appointment of Prabowo, a former general with a controversial past, as defense minister raised eyebrows. Since taking office last October, Prabowo has faced mounting criticism for budget cuts, increasing military influence in politics, and what many see as a drift towards authoritarianism. In February, thousands marched against laws expanding the military's role in governance. Experts say the choice of the Jolly Roger is genius. Dominique Nikki Farizal from the Center for Strategic and International Studies noted that it channels political criticism in a way that is creative, relatable, and less likely to provoke violent crackdowns compared to traditional street protests. By treating a cartoon flag as a threat to national security, the government has inadvertently validated the entire premise of the protest. As Indonesia heads into its Independence Day celebrations, the sight of the red and white flag flying alongside or even replaced by a pirate skull may seem strange to some. But to those raising it, it's a reminder that freedom isn't just something won in the past, it's something that must be defended in the present. And sometimes it takes a straw-hatted pirate to remind a nation of that truth.